Hello and welcome to Chattertime. My name is Charlotte. Chattertime is a session for parents and their young children, roughly before they start school, so under fives, and it's for you to come and get some ideas about how you can support your child's speech and language development at home. So there's two parts to the session. The first part is for grown-ups, so if you've got your little ones with you, you can let them go and play, and I'll get you to call them back when it's time for our second part of the session, which is more of an interactive circle time type thing where we're going to be modelling activities that you can be doing at home together. So as I say, if you want your little ones to go off and entertain themselves with something else for a few minutes, what I'm going to do with the parents first is just give you a bit of information about the session. So I'm just going to tell you first what we'll be doing today. I'll be using a visual timetable to explain what we're going to do to the children. And the reason that we use the visual timetable is that it helps children to understand what's going to happen and anticipate what we're expecting them to do. It's a really, really useful strategy that you could be using at home, either to explain something like a circle time if you wanted to repeat what we do today in chatter time, or even if you just want to explain one of your daily routines to them, a visual timetable can be really helpful. I've been using one at home recently to explain the bedtime routine to my little ones. Often when I say it's bedtime, they're tired and they don't really want to go to bed. So I just very simply draw a picture of the different steps that are involved. And each time we've completed an activity, I might just cross off the picture that we're doing. Today I've got a whiteboard. So rather than crossing off the pictures, I'll just be rubbing it out. But either way is absolutely fine. So we're going to be having a story today. I'm going to be retelling the story of the three little pigs, and I've just got a few little pictures and I've got Puppet just to help me retell that story. One of the things I'm going to be doing in the story is just trying to add in some repetitive refrains, so bits that you and the kids can join in. So it will be really useful when I'm telling the story if you just try and join in as much as possible, because that's showing your children what you're wanting them to do. So as soon as you kind of get the gist and feel like you can join in with particular bits, have a go at joining in, and then it will show your child that it's okay for them to give it a go as well. We're going to do some singing. So I've got some objects here. We're going to just be getting the children to choose which song they want next. And that's another handy thing that you can do at home, if you can just grab toys or objects from around that might represent different songs that they like, and it just empowers them to maybe take a choice and choose what you guys are going to be singing together. We're going to then be doing a really simple activity called What's in the Bag. I've literally just grabbed a bag and shoved some things in it, but I'm just going to be singing a song, which you can learn with me today. You may have heard it before, and just pulling some things out of the bag and trying to capture the children's attention. It's a great one for lots of different communication skills, this, because it really builds their attention and listening skills. It also is encouraging their social motivation, so wanting them to watch what somebody else is doing and engage in that. It's also encouraging them to understand and maybe use some new words as well. So I'll be modelling some vocabulary of the things that I pull out of the bag, which will help their understanding, and they might feel like they can have a go at naming this as well. Obviously, I'm by myself today, so I'm just going to be pulling all the bits out of the bag myself. But if I was really there with a child, so if you want to try doing this again at home, what I'd recommend is that you maybe take it in turns with your child to pull something out and name it. Or if you've got a group of children, or maybe you've got more than one child of your own at home, you can get them to practice their turn-taking skills by practicing having a turn of pulling something out of the bag. Okay, so today we have our tip of the week. Each week on Chattertime, we give you an idea of something that you can be doing when you're talking and playing at home with your child. Today, the tip of the week is to repeat and add a word. So we know that repetition is key for language learning. Children need to hear words hundreds of times before they're going to start to understand what they mean, and then before they feel confident to use them themselves. So we really want to encourage you to repeat your own words over and over again. And I'm going to be modelling a lot of that in today's session. I'm going to be using the same words over and over again. So maybe that's something that you can look out for. This one is using repetition in a slightly different way. So what we're going to be doing with this strategy here is actually repeating anything that your child says to you and adding a word onto that. So it's kind of twofold here. The reason we want you to repeat what your child said to you is because you're showing that you're really listening and you really care about what they say. So we find that this often really builds children's confidence. When you repeat what they say, we do recommend that you kind of give the correct model. So if their speech isn't clear and they've said something that isn't quite right, you can still repeat it using the same intonation, but do give the correct speech model so that they can hear exactly what it should be. And then what we're asking you to do is add a word onto that. And that's so that you can model a slightly longer sentence for them so that they can hear what that sounds like, because that's going to be the next stage that they'll jump up to. So if you've got a child who isn't talking yet, you could maybe just kind of repeat the intonation that they used and just model a word for them. So you're modeling single words. If you've got a child who's using single words, this is a really useful strategy because they might point at a car in the street and they might say car. And so you could repeat that word, but add another word onto it by saying something like, oh, red car. If they're using two-word phrases, they might say something like more apple. And you could say, oh, more apple, please. So you're repeating what they said and you're adding another word onto it. You're not trying to correct them and you're not trying to get them to imitate you after. So don't say anything like, you say more apple, please. You're just trying to keep it very encouraging. You're trying to build their confidence by repeating what they say, and then you're adding another word onto it just so that you can always help them to keep learning new words and keep learning what longer phrases would sound like. So I'm going to challenge you during the session today. I want you to have a think about listening in to what your child says in response to Chattertime, and anything that they do say, try and repeat it and add a word onto it. Okay, it's time for you to call your kids back now. So I'll give you a couple of moments to do that. I'll say, come on, children, Chattertime's starting. Come back, everyone. We're going to have a look and see what we're going to do today. Come on, everyone. Time for Chattertime. Hello, everyone. Hi. My name is Charlotte. Welcome to Chattertime. Should we have a look and see what we're going to do today? First, we're going to say hello, and then we're going to have a story. Then we're going to do some singing. Then we're going to see what's in the bag, and then it'll be time to say goodbye. So first, we're going to say hello. I'm going to sing hello to everyone after 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you here. Hello. Now, do you think you could help me? Maybe we can all sing hello together. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you here. Hello, everyone. Hi. Now, hello is finished. It's finished. I'm going to take it off here. Hello's finished. And now it's time for our story. Today, we're going to have a story with no book. No book. We're going to have the story just looking at a few pictures, and I want you to see if you can help me and join in with some of the story. Today, our story is about 1, 2, 3 little pigs. It's the story of the 3 little pigs. Once upon a time, there was 1, 2, 3 little pigs. And their mummy said to them, now you're fully grown, I want you to go out and build your own houses. So off they went. The first little pig built a house made of straw, and he built it up, and he built it up, and he built it up, and he built it up. when along came the big bad wolf. And the big bad wolf was feeling very hungry and he wanted to eat the little pig. So he knocked on the door of the straw house and he said, "Little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in." And the little pig said, "No, no, no, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I will not let you in." So the big bad wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the straw house down. And the little pig ran away to his brother's house. The second little pig decided to build a house made of sticks. He built it up and he built it up and he built it up and he built it up. When along came the big bad wolf and he was feeling hungry. He wanted to eat the little pigs. So he knocked on the door of the stick house and he said, "Little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in." And the little pig said, "No, no, no, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I will not let you in." So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the stick house down. And the two little pigs ran away to their brother's house. Run, 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 run. The third little pig, he built a house made of bricks. And he built it up and he built it up and he built it up and he built it up. When along came the big bad wolf. He was feeling hungry and he wanted to eat the little pigs. So he knocked on the door of the brick house and he said, "Little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in." And the little pig said, "No, no, no, not by the hair on our chinny chin chins. We will not let you in." So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but he couldn't blow the brick house down. The brick house was too strong. The big bad wolf was cross and he still felt very hungry. So he had an idea. He had a think and he said, "I'm gonna climb down the chimney." But the little pigs were very clever and they said, "If you come down the chimney, we'll catch you in the cooking pot." But the wolf said, "I'm coming." And the pig said, "That water is very hot." But the big bad wolf didn't listen. He climbed down the chimney and he landed splash into the cooking pot and he burned his bottom. "Ow! My bottom, it's so hot!" And he ran away and he never came back. And the 3 little pigs lived happily ever after. The end. Give yourselves a big clap for such good looking and such good listening. Well done. And now our story is finished. Time to do some singing. We've got 3 songs today. We've got 3 little monkeys. We've got one about a pig, like the pigs in our story. This one's called This Little Piggy. And we've got Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So, what should we have first? Twinkle, Twinkle, or This Little Piggy? Twinkle, Twinkle, or This Little Piggy? Let's have Twinkle, Twinkle. So for this one, maybe you can get your twinkly hands ready so that you can join in. And we'll sing together after 3. 1, 2, 3. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Good job. What do we have next? 3 little monkeys or This Little Piggy? 3 little monkeys or This Little Piggy? 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. Right, I'm going to show you jumping with my little monkey here, but it would be a good idea if at home you stand up and do some jumping yourself, and maybe your grown-ups can do some jumping too. Okay, we're going to go after 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. How many are left? 1, 2. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. How many's left now? 1. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Good job. Good jumping, everyone. Did your grown-ups jump too? I hope they did. I hope they did. We've got time for one more song. It's called This Little Piggy. This Little Piggy. So for those of you who don't know this song, you need to hold up one of your hands or even one of your feet, and your grown-up is going to wiggle and jiggle on your fingers or on your toes. We'll do it 2 times in case you don't know it. First time, we'll go after 3. 1, 2, 3. This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Let's do another hand or a different foot. And at the end, grown-ups, you can finish with a great big tickle after 3. 1, 2, 3. This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Tickle, 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 tickle. Good job, everyone. That's a silly song about the little piggies. Right, our singing time is finished. And it's time to see what's in my bag. Today, I've got the spotty bag. I wonder what's in the spotty bag. Let's have a sing, and then we'll take a look. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Everyone, everyone, what's in the bag? Ooh, what's in the bag? Ooh, it's a mask. Oh, it's a snow leopard mask. I wonder what noise snow leopards make. Maybe they roar a bit like a tiger or a lion. Shall I make a big roar? Maybe you could roar with me after 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, snow leopard. Shall we see what else is in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Everyone, everyone, what's in the bag? It's a pirate. A pirate. I'm just trying to think what noise a pirate makes. He goes like, "Arr!" Can you do that after 3? 1, 2, 3. Arr! It's a pirate mask. Arr! Fun playing dress up, isn't it? I wonder if there's more masks in the bag. Shall we have a look? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Everyone, everyone, what's in the bag? This one is very funny. I'm Spider-Man! 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 I wonder what we could do together for Spider-Man. So Spider-Man has these web shooters and he goes, psh, psh. Maybe you can do that with me after 3. 1, 2, 3. Psh, psh. Good job. Spider-Man mask. There's one more thing in the bag. Look, see what it is. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Everyone, everyone, what's in the bag? See if you can guess what this one is. Makes this noise. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. It's a dog. A dog mask. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Okay. Maybe after 3 we can all say woof, woof, woof together. 1, 2, 3. Woof, woof, woof. It's a dog. So today there was all sorts of masks in my bag for playing dress up. Do you like playing dress up at home? I like wearing masks and pretending I'm different animals and different people. It's very fun. Maybe you could see if you've got any masks at home. And if you don't, you could maybe make a mask with a grown-up by drawing on a piece of paper and cutting it out and holding it in front of your face. What's in the bag is finished. And now it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Just a reminder for the grown-ups before we go. Today, our tip of the week was to practice repeating and adding a word. So that means repeat what your child says and add a word onto it. And if your child isn't talking yet, just try and make sure that the words you use are really, really repetitive. If you have any questions, you can email us at gst-tr.contactslt@nhs.net. And if you want to check out our website, you can go to www.nhs.net evelinalondon.nhs.uk/community speech and language. Thank you so much for joining me at Chattertime today. I look forward to seeing you all again soon.